A strange contradiction hides beneath modern dating. The men who try the hardest to be liked are often the ones who are rejected first. Not because they are unattractive, not because they are unkind, but because attraction follows rules that kindness alone cannot satisfy. Imagine two trees growing side by side. One bends toward every passing traveler, desperate to offer shade, twisting itself into unnatural shapes just to be appreciated. The other simply grows toward the sun, strong, rooted, unconcerned with who stops beneath its branches. Which tree would you rather become? Most people believe women reject nice guys because they prefer arrogance, but history, psychology, and human nature tell a different story. The problem is rarely kindness. The problem is neediness disguised as kindness. Real kindness is given freely. It expects nothing in return. The nice guy often gives with an invisible contract. Attention in exchange for affection, favors in exchange for love, compliments in exchange for validation. When those expectations are not met, disappointment turns into resentment. Psychologists call this covert contracts. You believe you've made an agreement that the other person never actually accepted. Imagine a merchant handing strangers gifts, then becoming angry when nobody pays. The gifts were never free. They were hidden transactions. Confidence works differently. A confident person is kind because it reflects who they are, not because they hope it will buy someone's approval. And that difference changes everything. People are naturally drawn toward those who seem emotionally complete. Someone who enjoys another person's company without needing it. Someone who can walk away without anger. Someone whose happiness isn't controlled by another person's opinion. Paradoxically, the less your self-worth depends on being chosen, the more attractive you often become. Not because you're pretending not to care, but because you genuinely know your value. The greatest mistake isn't being too nice. It's abandoning yourself in the hope that someone else will choose you. Real attraction begins when kindness is paired with confidence, boundaries, purpose, and self-respect. Because people don't fall in love with someone who has no identity beyond pleasing them. They are drawn to someone who already has a life worth living and chooses to share it.